Drop to knees and hands, doing our wrist stretches really quick. Fingertips towards your knees, wrists towards the top. Right, left, forward and back, shifting the weight. Rotational movements if that feels good. Back of the hands to the mat, fingertips to the knees. Shifting forward and back, right to left. Rotationally. Lifting the hands one more time, fingertips towards the outside of the mat, wrists towards the inside, shifting the weight right, left. Sitting back on our heels, shaking the wrists, nice and loose. And then roll into the right, roll into the left. And back in down dog. 7, inhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat, lengthen the spine, exhale, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up, exhale, Samasthiti. One more time, 1, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up, 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend the spine, 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. Hold here. 1. 2, gazing towards the navel, shoulders down the back, collapsing. 3. 4. 5. 7, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, lengthen the spine. 8, exhale, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, look up, exhale, Samasthiti. One more time. 1, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 1. 2, pedal the feet a little bit, bend the knees, move the hips. 3. 4. 5. 7, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, lengthen the spine, exhale, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, look up, exhale, Samasthiti, Sanvi. 1, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot step forward. Warrior 1, arms up, look up. 8, exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 9, inhale, upward facing. 10, exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing. 11, inhale, left foot steps forward, arms up, look up. 12, plant the palms, exhale, more down, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing. Hold here. 1, 2, 3, hands spread wide. 4, 5. 15, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, lengthen the spine. 16, exhale, forward fold. 17, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti, 2 more times. 1, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot steps forward. Arms up, look up, warrior 1. 8, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 11, inhale, left foot step forward, arm up, warrior one. 12, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing. Hold. 1. Slowly breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat. Extend the spine. 16, forward fold. 17, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasi Heat, one more time. 1, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms. 2, exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. 3, exhale, or inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot step forward. Warrior one, look up. 8, plant the palms, step back, chaturanga. 9, inhale, upward facing. 10, exhale, downward facing. 11, inhale, left foot step forward. Arms up, look up. 12, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing, hold. 1, 2, in through the nose, out through the nose. 3, 4, 5. 15, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, lengthen the spine. 16, exhale, forward fold. 17, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms. Exhale, Samasi Heat. Good, warm up everybody. Woo. Grab some water if you need it. We are going to begin the rocket, beginning with chair pose. Bend the knees, arms over the head, interlock the fingers, press the palms up towards the ceiling tiles, gazing towards the navel and towards the spine. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to release the hands into our handstand variation. We're going to exhale, torso to legs, arms back. Inhale, arms up, back to chair. Exhale, arms back, torso to legs. Inhale, arms overhead, looking up. Exhale, plant the palms, spread the fingers wide. Keep the connection with your torso to your legs. Pop up on your tippy toes. And we're going to very gently shift the weight forward. And we'll do a little microscopic hit here. Really just concentrate on shifting the weight tonight. Don't really think about even picking up. We're just shifting the weight. And you're going to start having that feeling of floating when you get the weight shifted into your arms and shoulders. Now really spread your fingers as wide as you can, really far up on the tiptoes. Walk your hands back a little bit closer to your feet if you need to. That might be helpful. And keep looking one spot on the mat. Do a nice big exhale as you shift your weight forward. Then start to bring the feet up to the bum a little bit. A little bit more mustard on the kicks. Play around with this for maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, so a little bit of time here. Again, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Meeting down dog. A couple of deep breaths. of your mat. We're going to come back into chair. Arms over the head, interlace the fingers, then bring the arms down with the head, torso to the thighs, gaze to the big toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, hands come down, coming into Vinyasa. Now, we did our top jumps for like probably 10 more seconds than we usually do. So this is going to feel harder than it usually does, but every time if we can do like 5 more seconds, we get stronger and stronger, all of these things will become easier. So just think that way, don't think like, oh my arms are gassed. Just do what you can. Push this to set up, that's amazing. So, hands spread wide, fingers spread wide. Again, knees up on your tiptoes, knees up towards the top of the arms or the armpits, and look forward and up as you shift your weight forward and really pull your heels into your bum. We're basically abducting our legs, abducting the legs into one another. Everything comes into the midline, and we're pressing through our arms and shoulders like we're in a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wherever you are, hop or step back, lower down, chaturanga up, inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, warrior 1, arms up, look up, press the left hip to the top of the mat, gaze to the thumbs. 1. Beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate arms out, deep bend in the right knee, gazing to the right fingertips, warrior 2. 1. Spine straight in the center, 2. Looking good. 3, 4, 5. Straighten the right leg, left foot, walk it into our 3 feet, reach to the front, then both arms down at the same time, grab the ankle, grab the calf, grab the block, or grab the big toe, left arm up, gaze to the thumb. 1, 2, 3, press that right hip back to the back side of the mat. 4, 5. Torso lifts all the way up, left arm up towards the ceiling, reach it up to the front of the mat, then down to the outside of your right foot, right arm, lift up towards the ceiling tile, gaze towards the right thumb. 1, press that right hip to the back side of the mat. 2, 3, they should be straight here, you can always use a block. 4, 5. Exhale, both hands come down to the front of the foot. Left foot scoots to the back of the mat, deep bend in the right knee. Right hand comes outside of the right foot. Left arm comes up and over, gazing to the left fingertips. 1. Reach, reach. 2, 3. Kind of try to open your chest to the ceiling a little bit. Yes, Christy. 4, 5. Exhale, both hands come down, left knee to the mat, hands up in prayer position, then hook that left elbow outside of your right leg. Now, I think Erica or someone was asking about the twists that we do on the ground. Postures like this, just really focus on twisting your body and working your body over, and then later on, those twists on the ground will be easier. So really work your body. Even if you're just working your body over the whole time, that's great. Hands in prayer position. Gaze up towards the ceiling, pop up on the toes if you like, and stay here, gazing up towards the ceiling, or bring that left hand down, right arm comes up and over, gaze to the right fingertips. 1, 2, 3, nice. 4, 5. Both hands come down, we're on our hands and knees. And this time, I think last week we did tripod headstand, so let's work on that one more time. And maybe even doing a small transition from tripod, like we could do tripod to Bakasana or tripod to something else, or we could just do tripod to pike and just hold that just to get a feeling for like moving up there a little bit. So let's start there. So tripod, we know hands spread wide, elbows 90 degrees, top of the head to the mat. Again, very little weight on the top of the head. If you feel like you're putting too much weight on the top of your head for this, go back to supported headstand because that's beautiful and great as well. Supported headstand, this one. So, if you're still in tripod, head down to the ground, pop up on the toes, walk the toes towards your face and your elbows, and then float the feet up. Stay here, or just try to play around a little bit. So, in most yoga classes and most vinyasa classes, you'll see people do straddles like so. Get a feel for that, because if you're in a straddle, that means you can go from a wide leg stretch to a tripod straddle, and you can even play around with moving that way. You can bring your legs down to the floor in the straddle, tap the toes, and then back up to float. Try that a couple of times. That might be a little bit more accessible than that pike, I think, for a lot of people. Nice, Sarah, that's beautiful. Nice, Christy. Good, Elizabeth. Keep working, keep working. Good, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous dolphin. Very good. All right, you guys have had enough. Meet back and down dog. That was great. So at any point, if you're in a vinyasa class next time and you're in a wide leg stretch, always pop up into a tripod. And then that little 3-second, 4-second tripod headstand really it makes a big difference in your progression. All right, water, breathe, and then inhale, left foot step forward, warrior one, arms up, look up, press the right hip to the top, gaze up to the thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, arms out long and strong, deep bend in the left knee, gaze to the left fingertips, both arms out long and strong, spine in the center. Check yourself out in the mirror if you need to. 1, 2, 3, a little deeper, good, 4, 5. Exhale, straighten the front leg, right foot steps in, 2 or 3 feet. Reach to the top of the mat, then both arms down at the same time. Grab the ankle, grab the shin, grab the big toe, grab the block, right arm up, gaze to the right thumb. 1, 2. Actively try to square the hips, pressing that left hip back towards the back side of the mat. 3.
Backside is in like the side of our mat now, since that's the backside.
Backside as in the back of your mat.
Like the back. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's confusing. Not to the side. Let me cross the side word out of there and just say to the back of the mat.
Okay.
So your bottom half should be nice and square, and the top half should be rotating towards the right side of the room.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Exhale. That was a very long hold.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's nice to have a little extra practice sometimes. Right arm reaches up and then towards the front of the mat, and then right hand down towards the outside. That's the beauty of having a small class. We can stop, we can ask questions, we can play around. It's very nice. Left arm up towards the ceiling tiles, gaze to the left thumb, and then you're pushing your left hip this time to the back of the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, both hands come down. Slide the right foot to the back of the mat. Deep bend in the left knee, left hand to the outside of the foot. Right arm comes up and over. Gaze to the right fingertips. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, both hands come down, right knee down to the mat. Torso lifts, hands in prayer position, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Again, really try to work your body over to the left side of your thigh. Pop up on your tippy toes. Stay here, or right hand down, left arm up and over, gazing to the left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down to your hands and knees.
Elizabeth's titties are never going to let her do that position.
What's that?
Elizabeth's titties are never going to let her do that position. Ever. Sorry, girl, but
It's true.
they're never going to let you do that.
It's like work the boobs to the other
I know. I giggle every time you do that, and I glance over at her, and I'm like, she's going to have to shelf them.
It's amazing rack.
It's an amazing rack. It's an amazing rack, YouTube. It's an amazing
You're
rack.
welcome, you're welcome. Alright, what are we doing? Pinch up.
No, not pinch up.
Easy favorite. We got this, okay? I'm gonna make it stronger. Arms parallel. Spread the fingers wide. Grab the floor with your fingertips. Pop up to dolphin. Stay in dolphin if you'd like. Stay right here, and you can do some dolphin dips. Wonderful, wonderful option. If you like, you can stay in dolphin, walk your toe tips up to your elbows and slowly start to lift one leg, then the other leg. If you want a little bit more, you can start to shift the weight forward, popping up on your tiptoes and trying to float the legs. Stay at one point on the mat and really press through your shoulder blades like you're in a plank. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do it then. 4. I was like, you can't do it.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Keep working, guys. Yeah. Oh, it's hard. Like, press. Wow. Nice. Press. Yes. Beautiful. All right, Christy. Pop yourself up. Okay, if you're gonna be here, make sure.
No, any tighter. I just feel like I can't get up. So
How about
it's
this?
like,
How about if you try this? Try that. Okay. Now, one leg.
you do this to torture me.
In a good way. Yes. Up. Now press through the shoulders. Tight. Yes. Good job.
Balance up there. That's hard.
Good job. Okay. Down dog. Grab water. Take a break. And now, child's pose. Always good. You guys are doing really good. It's exciting. Alright, child's pose child's pose. Down dog when you're ready.
Can we talk about down dog for a second?
Yes,
I always have this question. I know your heels don't have to go down.
They do not.
But your hips tucked, right?
You
Like not
should-
overly tucked, but it's not like flared. Like it's
You
just
should not be flared. You should be, okay, so your navel should be into your spine as much as you can, pretty much. You should have this very 90-degree angle. You shouldn't be arched
okay.
in any way. It should be nice and flat, but again, it's like you're in a plank. It's not like you're over tucking.
Yeah.
It's nice and straight. So you're pressing through your shoulders, pressing through your arms, and you really want that nice 90 degrees.
And pressing through your shoulders, you just mean like up.
Yes.
Like through.
Like you're in a plank, because every down dog you do is going to prepare you for all of the other postures that you have to press through your shoulders and your arms.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And also, mind your hands. Your hands, fingers spread more. As much as you can. Every single posture in this class and in any Vinyasa class and any yoga class, spread your fingers as much as you can. Grab the floor of your mat, because every single time you're up, you're going to be getting stronger and stronger hands, which is going to ultimately lead you to a better handstand, better postures, better everything.
Okay.
Well, and while we're asking questions,
Yes, please.
the half down dog that I sometimes do
Yes.
if I'm worried about my back
Yes.
being aggravated.
Yes.
I try to just do the front half, top
Yeah.
half, like that, but
Yes.
when I'm on my knees, that's the half down dog proper.
Yes, half down dog proper is on your knees like this. If you want to go all the way down to child's pose, you can rest fully on your thighs, but that's perfect. Half down dog from the knees is great. Wonderful. Thank you.
We're all gonna be pros.
Absolutely. Yes, and you're gazing towards your navel. Now I'm gonna okay, make your head a little bit less tucked in this way.
Just
You do want
down
to gaze, look, you want to gaze at your navel, but you don't want your head to be tucked. You want to be like a nice little triangle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was tucking like this,
Yes.
just look down.
Yes, just gaze. A lot of the times in this class where we say like the gaze is, it's just your eyes looking, it's not your whole head looking. When it is the whole head looking, it'll say lift your head and gaze to here. But gaze should only be for eyes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, so then the elbows, walk your hands to the middle of your mat. Then bend your elbows and nice generous bend and press up on your elbows. Catch the big toes with your middle and index finger. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward as much as you can, and then exhale, forward fold. Again, this time you want to be like a paper clip. So your head is in line with your shoulders and your torso, but your gaze is to your belly button. So we're not actively tucking our chin to our chest to look at our belly button. We're having our head in line with our torso, and we're pulling our toes to get our head closer to the mat.
So kind of like in Bikram where we're restricting our breath, we're not doing that. We're
not doing
looking at, okay.
Yeah, you want to be like a nice, just think of like a nice folded, like a money clip.
Okay.
That's where you want to be, yes. As you're pulling up on the big toes pressing down. 1. Actually, we're like on 3. 4. 5. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine, then flip the hands. Hands go underneath the feet, toes to the wrist crease. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, forward fold. Gaze to the navel. Pull up on the feet, and then roll forward onto your toes to increase the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow, roll up, arms over your head, shoulders apart. Stand up on your tippy toes. Now tuck the hips under, pelvis is tucked. We're tucking our chin to our chest, gazing to the tip of the nose. Then I'm gonna walk right leg up 90, set it down with slow and controlled movements. Left leg up, right leg up, biceps apart, left leg up. Then when you get to the very top of the mat, stand a little bit higher on your toes, working those feet. Again, hips tucked under, pelvis tucked under, chin to the chest, gaze into the nose. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower the arms down, lower the heels down. Moving into our cross-legged series. So tonight we're gonna do a couple, maybe 3, and then move into some straddle exercises. We'll do the block, we'll do a couple other things. So right foot, step to the right, forefoot minimum, heels in one line, feet slightly pigeon-toed. Hands come up and over the head, gaze to the thumbs, and then exhale, hands come down to the mat, fingertips in line with your toe tips. Now, if you were working on that tripod headstand from straddle and you want to try it now, because we can play around and have some time to do so. So head comes to the mat. You can spread your legs out a little bit further if you need to as well. Way far, as far as you need. And then head comes down, shift the weight, press into your hands, and then lift. Yes! Love it. New trick. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so back to our stretch. Fingertips in line with the toe tips. Elbows at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to pull our head, our crown of our head to the mat. So we want a nice straight line from our coccyx to our neck, just like in our Bikram's pose, but we're pulling.
I need to ask, what the hell's your coccyx?
Yes, coccyx is here.
Okay.
So like your full entire thing. It's a great question.
I was gonna ask, so I was just like,
Yeah.
I'll wait until there's more people.
Amazing question, I love it. Yes, so your full spine from the very, very bottom to the very, very top should be a nice straight line. And we're gazing to either one spot on the mat or up to the ceiling. 1, 2. You can also roll into your toes here, increasing the stretch. 3, 4, 5. Now from here, we're gonna leave our hands on the mat, spread the fingers wide, grab the floor, and we're going to try those straddle press exercises, a couple of different things. So the one that we've already done before, so bend the elbows 90 degrees and just shift the weight into your right hand as you lift your right foot up. Then shift the weight to your left hand as you lift the left foot up. Really engaging your core here, just shifting and lifting, shifting and lifting. Try it a few times, 3, 4, 5. I know
Why is that
it's
so
tough
hard?
for no reason, I don't know. But just really think about pulling your navel in through your spine as you're lifting your foot off the mat. And really put some weight into your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands to the waist. Inhale, look up, all the way up, and then arms over the head, press the palms, look up towards the thumbs. Then exhale, hands come to the back. We're going to interlock the fingers. Open the shoulders, open the chest, gaze up, inhale, and then exhale, crown of the head to the mat, leading with the hands. 1, 2, 3. Sarah, how does this feel on your shoulder?
This feels really good.
Okay, good. 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up in one breath, arms over the head, stay there as long as you want. Look at the thumbs, and then exhale, we're gonna come back down, grab the big toes with the middle and index finger. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, grab those toes, pull those toes as the toes press down. 1, 2, 3. Good, you guys. 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the spine, look up, hands come to the waist, exhale, then inhale all the way up, and we are going to come to the back of our mat. We're going to do one more exercise before we move into our little block exercise. So this straddle press exercise is like just a little shifting of the weight plus moving the feet like we were just doing, but you're moving forward. So your hands are on the mat, fingers spread as wide as possible, and you're just going to plant and shift the weight forward as you bring your feet up towards your hands.
But keep your legs straight.
Keep your legs straight, if you can. If not, no big deal. Try that, maybe do it twice from the back to the front of your mat. Good, very good. Good. Alright, now let's try a little puppy pass. Can't skip a week. We're on a roll, you guys.
This is so tired.
It's okay. We're through the hard part of class, so know that. We're already done a lot of hard stuff. This is the last hard thing. Then we're on our butts. Alright, so either side you want to start. I'm gonna start with the left foot down. So remember, your toe should be like kind of on the front-ish part of your block, and then your hand should be pretty close to where your block is. You can always shift your hands forward or back after you get your leg up as well. So bend the leg like a dog peeing on a hydrant, and you're gonna bring that knee in towards the right armpit or the left armpit, depending on what side you're on, and then start shifting the weight, kind of like you're in a, what's it called?
Tripod saddle.
Yes, well, yeah, now that we've done that, yes. Yeah, but also like a cartwheel feeling.
Oh yeah.
Like you have that feeling of shifting the weight like you're in a cartwheel. So try that. Try it from one side, then try it from the other side. Remember, hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. As much as you can, fingers spread wide. Yes, nice hands, Elizabeth. Yes, good. Good, 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 good. Yes. Okay, less kicking, more shifting. Same note as last week. So depending on how your shoulder feels though, don't. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So you really want that, like, move that right leg as you would be moving it for a cartwheel. Like you should feel that feeling of a second float and then bring the left leg up. Also make sure you're pressing through your shoulders as usual and your hands are set up, yeah, nice and wide, and fingers, you want that nice little L shape there, or like sort of an L. Yes. Yeah, try to tuck your knee into your underarm more, because I know it's difficult, but the more you do that motion, the better it's gonna get over time. Same with you, Elizabeth. The more you do that motion right there, that tucking of the elbow to the underarm, the better and the easier it's gonna get, because that's the main ingredient.
The lifted leg tucking?
The lifted leg tucking in. Yes. It takes a lot of core strength, it takes a lot of engagement of your core, and then shift. Yes, better. Try one more. Shift success. Bring your toes a little bit further onto your block. A little bit, yes. Knee into your arm, little arm, little arm. Little kick, little shift. You also kind of want this like micro bend in your
Elbows.
The micro bend in your elbows, and then you kind of feel it like a spring sort of. Like you want that kind of like movement. You want a little bit of movement in your elbows as you're shifting. You never want to be like stagnant. Yeah. And then once we get to the point where we're floating a little bit, we can really try to start controlling the way down. And the more we do that, the closer we'll be to actually strapping pressing up. Good. It's really good. Really, really good. So every single time you do this, it's getting better. And I know it's hard. Good. Good, Christy. That was awesome. All right. One more minute. Mother. Why is it so hard? We're doing good, you guys. We're gonna get there. All right. Perfect timing. Let's go down to the floor. Woo! All right. So, only challenging parts we have left are
A million chaturangas.
just the chaturanga, and you know what? It's only like 5 actually. We only have 15 minutes left, 16 minutes left. So we'll do what we can, what we have time for. All right. So meet at the top of your mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Arms over your head, look up, press the palms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, extend. Plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step forward to the top of your mat. Legs out long and strong, engage the thighs, flex the feet. Hands come to either side of your hips, resting onto the mat like you're trying to lift your body off the mat. Now you're slightly tucking your chin here and your gaze is to the tip of the nose. Sort of like you're cross-eyed, but not really. You're just kind of gazing off into the distance at your tip of the nose. Or you can do third eye. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Yes, I just said that. 1. We literally just talked about that. 2. 3. 4. Everything engaged here. 5. Inhale, knees come into the chest, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop or step forward to the top of your mats. Coming into Paschimottanasana, legs out, long and strong, engage the thighs, flex the feet. Catch the outside of the feet with the hands. Gaze up, extend the spine as much as possible, and then exhale, forward fold. Reaching your chin to your shin, gazing to your big toes. So again, very little rounding here. We're just trying to hold our body as flat and straight in our spine as possible. 1, 2, good. 3, nice listen. 4, good technique. 5. Inhale, knees come into the chest, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, hop or step to the top of your mat. Coming into Paschimottanasana, legs out again, long and strong. Engage the legs, hands slide back, maybe 4 or 5 inches past the hips. We're going to inhale here. Modification is reverse tabletop. Inhale and then exhale. Press the hips up towards the ceiling. Drop the head back as far as it goes. Gaze to the tip of the nose. 1. Nice straight long line from your toes to your nose. 2. 3. Pressing, pressing, pressing with the shoulders. 4. 5. Exhale, lower the hips down to the floor, and then inhale, knees into the chest, plant palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop or step to the top of your mat. Let's go with Janu Sirsasana A. So right leg out cornerwise, bending your left leg, left foot in towards the right thigh. Then catch the outside of the foot with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, chin to the shin, gazing to the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep flexing the foot. 5. Inhale, coming up, switching sides. Left leg out, right leg in. Catch the outside of the foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, chin to the shin. Gaze to the big toe. 1, 2. In this posture, your knee should feel like it's your right knee, the bent knee should feel like it's pressing towards the back side of the room. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, knees into the chest, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, hop or step to the top of your mat. Into Vinyasa A. So right knee bends up, left leg out long and strong, flex the foot, engage the thigh. Right hand reaches up towards the top of the mat, then around the right knee. Left hand comes to the back. Catch the vine if you can, or just have that left hand on your back, reaching. That's beautiful. And then inhale here, lengthen the spine, and exhale, forward fold, chin to transition, gaze to the big toe. Stay upright if you need to, just make sure that spine is nice and straight. 1. Still gazing overhead. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, switching sides, right leg out long and strong. Bend the left leg, left arm up, and then around the left knee. Right hand comes back, catch the vine, right foot flex. Inhale here, exhale, transition, gaze to big toe. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, knees into the chest, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump through, coming into Marichasana B. So this time, we're going to bend the right knee, and then the right knee is going to be pushed over to the left side of our torso. Bring the left arm around the right knee, and right arm comes back behind the back. Catch the bind if you can. Again, left leg should be engaged. Right hip to the floor if you can, and then gaze over the right shoulder. 1. 2. 3. Good. Yes, hand can be behind you for sure. 4. 5. Inhale, switching sides. Left leg bent, and then pull the left knee across your body. Right arm comes up and over around the left knee. Left hand comes back, catch the bind. Right leg engaged, left hip to the floor if possible. Gaze over the left shoulder. 1. 2. 3. 4.
I barely balance.
5. Yes. Okay, good. Come out of it. Inhale, knees into the chest. Cross the legs. Clear the palms. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump through. Top of the mat. Let's see. Got about 11 minutes left. Let's go with Vinyasa. Let's go to our butterfly pose. I think we'll have enough time for butterfly. Vinyasa, and then Vinyasa. So feet together, heels together. Walk the sit bones in towards your heels as much as possible. Pull your feet open like a book. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold, chin to the floor. Gaze to the tip of the nose. So spine nice and straight. 1. 2. Knees to the floor. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, knees in towards the chest, cross the legs, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump through to the top of your mat. So legs out, 90-degree angle. Catch the big toes with the middle and index finger. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, and then exhale, forward fold, chin to the floor, gaze to the tip of the nose. 1. 2. Keep pulling, keep reaching the chest down towards the floor. 3. Good. 4. 5. Inhale here. Sit back on the sit bones, bend the knees, recatch the big toes, legs out, long. Head can be tilted up towards the ceiling here, but we're gazing to the tip of the nose. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, knees into the chest, cross the legs, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump through to the top of your mat, coming into Supta Padangusthasana. So lie down on your back, right leg floats up, catch the big toe with the middle and index finger here. Inhale here, and then exhale, head to the knee. Left hand can be on the left hip, left toe pointed, gaze to the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep breathing. 5. Exhale, head comes down to the mat, right leg out to the right side, gaze to the left side. 1, 2, left hip on the mat if possible. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale here, or inhale and then exhale, head to the knee. Exhale, head down, leg down, arm down. Left leg floats up. Catch the big toe with the middle and index finger. Exhale here, then inhale here. God, I cannot get my inhale, exhales right now. Inhale here, then exhale, head to the knee. Right hand comes to the right hip, right toes pointed. 1, gaze to the big toe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, head comes down to the mat. Left leg out to the left, gaze to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, leg comes back down to the midline. Inhale here, exhale, head to the knee. Then inhale, head down, leg down, arm down, knees into the chest, rock and roll, legs crossed. Rock and roll 3-4 times. Then plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through to the top of our mats, coming into our finishing series tonight. I think we will just do our little shoulder stand, because that's kind of what we've been doing. It's a nice way to end. So lay down on your back. So a couple of different options to get into shoulder stand. You can kind of rock your legs up and using your hands, get your hands under your hips like so, or you can bring your legs all the way back in plow position and then grab your hands and work your shoulders underneath your back. Either way is completely fine. You just want your shoulders underneath your back as much as possible and up into a nice straight line as much as possible. So this one you should feel that compression sensation, because you'll be so straight up and down that your chin will be to your chest and your head will be tucked. So you will create that compression in your neck. Gazing to the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press your hips to the back of the room or the opposite side, wherever you are. 4, 5. Exhale, feet come down to plow position, slowly, slowly, slowly. Then clasp your hands together and hands come to the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae, real nice and slow. The knees into the chest, rock and roll. Our last one here. Plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump through to the top of your mat, coming into your lotus position. If lotus is not your practice, maybe try to do half lotus tonight. So half lotus would just be right foot coming into your left thigh crease. As much as you can get it there, it's just like our Bikram's tree. So that same sensation is where we are for half lotus. It's the exact same thing. And then left leg, if you want to, can come in or just keep that half lotus position. That's great. And then back of the hands to the knees, pointer with the thumb, and we're going to end with 40 Kapalabhati breaths. Slow the breathing. Swallow a couple of times to clear your throat. lovely. So much fun.